What's up, Cancer? This is going to be your weekly reading for August the 12th through the 18th, 2019. So this will be for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Risings, or any other placements of Cancers that may resonate with you, or you may be cross-watching for a Cancer person. Just keep in mind, you guys, throughout this reading that this is not a personal reading. So by any means, it's not meant to resonate with you. However, it can resonate, maybe like a personal reading. That does happen. And there's cases where it may resonate, not at all. But please only take please only take what may resonate with you, and please leave the rest for someone else. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into your reading. If you guys would for a personal reading, because that's the only way that you'll really know if a reading is for you, is by getting a personal one. So if you would like to book one with me, you guys can check out my website, which the link will be in the description box. And once you guys purchase your reading, just make sure that you email me to set up your booking date and time, if the time is needed for your reading. And if you guys have questions, or you guys would like to email me about my readings or availability, feel free to do so. Everything will be in the description. All right, so let's see what your oracle messages are for this week. Okay. Yang came out for quite a few, or like a couple other signs, I think. So you have transmute, yin and yang, and individuality with Mr. Andre 3000. Okay. Hey, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Prototype. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Prototype. I don't know. Anyway, look it up. Transmute. So transmute can represent, I feel like this is love. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up. Like this is like a love energy, like a romantic energy or something. And with individuality, this may represent like a divine connection with someone. And spirit may be showing you that how you and this person are different and how you balance each other out. But the differences is what shapes the connection. I feel like that's what brings this wholeness. It's like this beautiful color of art. Even though it's colorless, it's, black and white, but it's like this artsy, like it blends, this energy that blends together, and it creates something beautiful. And I feel like if this is not about love, like a romantic love, then this can represent an aspect of yourself. So transmuting, recognizing your shadow attributes and transmuting that energy into the things about yourself that you really appreciate, your individuality, what makes you you. So let's see what the cards say. Transmute says you have the ability to transform tough times and challenging energies into a multitude of things. Let your heart space lead the way as you transmute your struggles into wisdom and wonder. And Yin and Yang says there's a flow of both masculine and feminine energy within us all, which represents the duality present in life. Allow these energies to work together in harmony within yourself to maintain circulation and balance. So you have to embrace both your feminine and masculine attributes with self, and also your shadow and light attributes within self, because that's what makes you you. Individuality, freedom of expression is a gift and what makes you you. Always feel comfortable expressing your individuality regardless of what others think. Your style, beliefs, and interests creates a unique picture to share with the world. And also, I had to look this up because I was wondering in another reading where I pulled Andre 3000's card. I was like, I don't know what his zodiac sign is, but I looked it up. He's a Gemini. So something with Geminis, or this could just represent that attribute, the opposite attributes of self that this is about. So let's see what your tarot messages are for this week. I'm going to put the cards facing my direction so I can read them better. So if it looks like there's a lot of reversals, it's because of how I got it facing me. So let's see. Thank you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Cups, Three of Wands, the Moon. I hope that this is balanced out. Okay. The Death card, Temperance, Ace of Pentacles. Damn, we got a lot of aces. Six of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. This looks very romantic, if I do say so myself, but we will do a love reading too. I just want to see what this one says first. Anyway, so Is this in alignment? I hope so. I don't know. Okay. So Ace of Swords says, this is your energy. And I feel like you're in this position where you're ready for a fresh new beginning. You're ready for a start. I feel like you are anxious and excited about something. You just may be like, well, how do I implement this? How do I take action? Or, you know, when are things going to start to move? When are things actually going to build a momentum? Because it's like you are sensing this energy, or you have this knowledge and wisdom that there's new energies coming in. Could also represent messages too. You got a lot of aces, so this could represent many different opportunities and doors opening. But this also can represent like a messenger with this Knight of Cups. I don't want to jump ahead, but I'm just seeing like the cards here. So it could be like a message, like some sort of anxiousness. You could be receiving divine messages and intuitive messages, synchronicities and things like that. But it's like, well, how do I get things moving, or when are things going to start to progress? So with the King of Cups represents the energy of you. This is the attributes of yourself, okay? For a lot of you, this is the masculine attributes within self. This represents a mastery of your emotions. And I feel like this is what this is all about. This is about mastering your emotions, knowing exactly what you want and how you want to go about it, and honoring all that comes with you. And I feel like it could be that you're trying to temper some of this excitement as well, because, or this anxiousness for a fresh new beginning or fresh new start, because the truth is you are going into the next phase of your journey with this Three of Wands. You are on a spiritual journey, and I feel like you know this. In the past, maybe all you had was your intuition. Maybe you went through a dark period. Maybe you're going through a dark period currently, and you can't see your way through all the way, but I feel like you have a little more insight and clarity than you did before, whereas you had to just trust. You know, you had to trust in blind faith. You may have had to go through some annoyances on your path. There's a lot of Scorpio energy I'm picking up on too, so it could be the influence of Scorpio energy. I feel like this is that past Scorpio moon that we had. I think it was a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, one of them. It was a heavy time. That period was a heavy time for a lot of people. A lot of purging went down. So I feel like this may resonate with that. It might have felt like life was like a nightmare. I don't know why that came out, but that's what I'm saying. But where you're headed, you are heading towards a transformative period. You are going to see change with the Death card. This is a rebirthing period that you're going through, and it's requiring your healing. And I feel like to some degree you are patient, or you have a level of understanding that this is a process that you have to go through, or understanding that it's healing that's taken place, or that has taken place in the past. But I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of your dark night of the soul. You guys have gone through awakening of some sort, whether this is your first awakening or one of many that you've gone through, but this is that process. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is the gift. I feel like something was given to you, and it was like a divine blessing or opportunity, or something you just know intuitively, divinely is being given to you. You have too many aces for this not to be some sort of offer or new beginnings, especially with this Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of gifting and offerings, and I feel like this is an energy of you being receptive to what Spirit has to give you, to be open. It's only a matter of time. And also with the Six of Cups, your hope is that you are going to receive. This could be love for some of you. You want to know whether or not someone is coming back. It could be like a past lover with the Knight of Cups that may be coming back in, or you could be that person that's coming in for somebody else. But I just see maybe you're getting signs or synchronicities that maybe love is coming in, whether it's, you know, with a specific person, or you're just, you know, you don't have anybody, but you know love is coming, it's on the way. I feel like this is maybe confirmation for some of you. And I do see, like, if you're asking whether or not there will be some sort of reconciliation or forgiveness or a chance to work something out with, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be with a friend, a family member, whoever. Sorry, I had to adjust it again. But I just feel like with the Knight of Cups, this is the conclusion, is that something is going to be given, or it's going to be following that divine path with your heart and trusting that whatever you're pursuing, it's like that pursuit of happiness energy. That's kind of the vibe I get from these cards too, the Will Smith pursuit of happiness. Like, he had to go through a lot of stuff you know, to get to that place, that ultimate place. But our journeys never stop. But I feel like there's a pivotal moment in your journey that you're going to get to soon. If it's not this week, then very soon. You have a lot of water energy, so a lot of emotional energy. You have Scorpio energy, you have Pisces energy, you have Sagittarius, you have Aries energy here too. So these can be time frames, this could be people in your life, or this could be things within your own chart. So please only take what resonates. Let's move on to the love reading for Cancer. Keep in mind, you guys, your reading, it depends on your personal situation, because everyone's relationship status and situation is different. So please only take what may resonate with your situation, if anything at all. Okay, so this is for Cancer's love energy. So some of you guys can be Cancer Venus signs, Cancer moons, Cancer in your 5th or 7th house, maybe even your 6th house. Let's see, what is the energy? Forgiveness, years. I don't know why I heard that keep holding on song in my head. That movie that was on Love and Basketball, basically. I don't know who sings it, but that's what I'm hearing. Anyway, somebody said that's my movie. Well, it might be a message for you. Love and Basketball. Okay, so let's see. Clarify these cards, please, in the exact order as I pulled them. 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of conflict that took place, that went down in the past, and I feel like it's like make or break whether you guys get it together or not. So forgiveness, it was a conflict, it was an argument that took place, I feel, between you and a loved one or a lover. Doesn't mean that it was a breakup. Some of you guys could still be with this person, some of you guys could still be friends or something. Others of you, maybe this is like someone that walked away or you walked away from. And that's a conflict. And I feel like the biggest thing here is the need to forgive. You know, forgive yourself and forgive whoever else was involved, to free yourself of that energy, you know, so that you can have a peace of mind, you know. And if it's, you feel like you did something wrong, again, free yourself and trust that whoever, if you did hurt someone, that they will forgive you. But you got to give yourself that peace. Could also be someone is wondering whether you've forgiven them, but this is a healing process for you. And I feel like this right now, what Spirit is asking, is the energy of forgiveness. So years with the 9 of Cups, maybe, you know, you've waited for years for something to come to fruition with the 9 of Cups and wish to be fulfilled. Some of you guys just, for years, you felt like you've been seeking something, but maybe you come to realize, or what you need to come to realize, is what you're really seeking is yourself. You know, you're not going to be truly happy with anything until you are truly happy within yourself. Everyone is an extension of you. Everyone is an extension. They are, you know, the add-on. Like, you know, you're still a Lego piece. You're that one piece of Lego, but, you know, it would be nice to have other Legos to build with, of course, you know. But you're still whole even without. And even a puzzle piece, like, yeah, it completes a whole picture, but that doesn't mean you're not a whole thing. You know what I mean? I don't even know if the puzzle piece was even a good reference, because it's like, is it pieces of something? But I feel what Spirit is trying to say is that this represents fulfillment and wholeness within the self. And I feel like years, maybe it took you to get here. For some of you, maybe you're still struggling with this, or maybe you feel like for years you put a lot of energy into waiting for something to come to fruition when it comes to love. It's funny the 6 of Swords is here, because I said you're looking for a peace of mind. So the 5 into the 6. So Spirit's telling you, yeah, you gotta heal this. You have to approach this energy, this situation, this whatever the conflict is this week, or it could be a past situation, or just multiple people that you need to forgive for yourself, so that you can move on. Okay, so that you can live your life and move on. And Spirit's trying to do that for you. And I feel like this is you focusing on the things that have hurt you in the past life, in the past, you know, because the 2 of Cups, it still stands. So until then, it's like that relationship, it could be still hope for a relationship for some of you, or it could be that you need to let these exes and these people go, because what's awaiting is much greater and much better. You have a union that's waiting for you, a divine connection, or just true love, or people that actually love you and respect you in your past. But you got to let it go and forgive, or you need to forgive yourself as well. Knight of Wands with work together. So some of you guys, Spirit is telling you to focus on, you know, in what ways can you bring something together. And I feel like it could be a relationship between a younger person and an older person, maybe an older woman or older feminine energy and a younger masculine energy or something. But if not, this represents taking some sort of action. Like, what are you going to do about it? Like, what are you willing to do? And it could also be that you want someone else to show you something. I get Love and Basketball vibes. Like, if y'all know that movie, like the whole story of that, like the energy of that, and the risk that you have to be willing to take, like put yourself out there on the line for love, whether that's your guide, like you feel guided towards that, or someone with you. And there's this need to forgive the past and heal from what had happened. You know, I don't know. This is the vibe I get. Like, Spirit sends me messages in like movies and songs and references and visions and stuff. So I heard the song from Love and Basketball, and that just popped in my head. Like, I feel like this is the vibe of this reading. So if you guys aren't familiar with that, I feel, you know, maybe watch it. It has Sanaya Lathan and Omar Epps starring in the movie. But I just get this vibe that, you know, is it worth it? Because someone has to meet the other person halfway. And the Queen of Wands is like, again, you have to have that confidence that you can meet someone's expectations, or someone has to believe that they can meet your expectations. Because it could be a situation where someone feels like, I'm just a knight, you know, and this queen over here, like, what can I really offer this queen, you know? Or, you know, if you're not a queen, then what can I offer this person that has a lot going for them? Or, you know, it's kind of this intimidation. And I feel if that's you or another person, you know, this is the vibe I get. So I'm going to clarify the court cards just to make sure I'm on the right track. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. High Priestess. Clarify meeting, please, with the Queen of Wands. Thank you. Two of Swords. So you have these two twos, and I get intuitive vibes, moon energies. So again, it's like, trust your intuition. Like, focus on what it's telling you. What actions is it? What is it showing you or telling you? If it's not that you're being the one guided to make action, maybe you're getting the guidance or the message that someone else is feeling guided to come towards you and work together. Meeting and the Two of Swords with the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys could be indifferent. Like, should I move towards this person? Should, you know, I be open to see what they have to say? Should I meet up with this person, or should I not? So you guys are just like really questioning a lot. So the Five of Swords can represent Libra energy, or Aquarius, sorry, Aquarius, and the Six of Swords. Five of Swords and the Six of Swords are Aquarius. The Two of Swords is Libra energy. The High Priestess is could be your sign, Cancer, but I also get Pisces vibes too. Then you have Scorpio with the Five of Cups, Pisces with the Nine of Cups. These Queen and Knight of Wands could be a fire sign person, but it doesn't have to be. And plus, these signs can also not only represent things within a person's chart, but it can also represent a time frame or season or some sort of pivotal time. So let's see what your advice is, and that will conclude this reading. Don't forget to like this video, share this video or this channel with someone, subscribe if you guys have yet to, if you would like to. Also follow me on Instagram if you guys are interested, and don't forget to check the description if you guys would like to book me for a personal reading. Alright, so let's see, what's Cancer's advice this week when it comes to their love life? Divine Spirit, what is it? Thank you. Yeah, see, there's this hesitance. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, don't be afraid. Stop being so stiff. And if this is you calling in a person, you know, manifesting a person that's new, that you've never met, you don't know they exist, I feel like Spirit is like, you can't be hesitant. That's why they want you to heal and forgive and release. Because if you haven't healed yet and you haven't forgave who you needed to forgive, or even yourself, you're gonna feel like you're unworthy of matching someone's energy or coming together with someone based off of the past, and focusing, oh, I wasted all my time on Tyrone, or I wasted all my time on Michelle, and, you know, it was just a waste or whatever. So instead of doing that, it's time to free yourself and take back control of your own life. because your dreams await you. And I feel like someone is calling you in, or you're calling someone in, or both of you are calling each other in, whether it's someone specifically that you know or basically just a new person. But you know, it depends on your own personal energy. Okay, so much love as always, Cancers. I hope that it resonated with whomever it was meant to resonate with, and until the next reading, peace.